Alrighty, how's it everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back for a Saturday night live stream. It's been a while, just almost a month since we've been able to do a live stream. We had a lot going on IRL here, but we finally made some time to come back and do ourselves a nice little fun live stream. We're going to be testing out the Gogeta and the Frieza EZA here and probably talking a little bit about the Community Fest. So shout out to everybody who actually made it down to the Community Fest in LA today, by the way. If you're in the chat and you did make it down, why don't you go ahead and let us know, and while you're here, let us know. Sound off. Who's in chat today? I see a couple people already trickling in. Meanwhile, we are in the midst of a Festival of Battles run. I couldn't give this up. We've been doing pretty good maintaining the stacks I want on the units here, and I didn't really want to give it up here. So let's go ahead and I feel like it's better to let Vegeta and Trunks stack so they can buff everybody else here. So I'm going to do that here. And then there we go. We'll get that with the blues. Perfect. Okay. So here we go. So the first portion of this live stream is going to be trying to beat Festival of Battles with the Gogeta and Frieza. I still haven't done this, but I see the path to victory. I had the path to victory last night, but unfortunately the gods decided to fraud out on me on the very last turn. We needed one super attack for victory, and they dropped the ball. But hopefully that doesn't happen this round. So let's go ahead. This turn shouldn't be too bad. I'm actually going to swap into Frieza for this turn, though. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll keep focus. I think we're still at a point where it's pretty safe to keep focusing on the 12 keys. I mean, we're pretty good on stacks here, right? Like we got 17 attack stacks on him, and then well, I can't switch to the other side. Oh, actually, I can here. And we actually did get 30 stacks on the AGL Goku, so I'm probably gonna float him here soon. Although I do like having a scouter on each rotation towards the end, though. So we'll see what happens. But I am going to get this run one way or another. Alright, by the way, chat, how is the music running here? Hopefully it's running good. If it's too loud, sometimes the game doesn't translate well and it ends up being too loud. But anyways, let's see here. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, so hey chat, how we doing? What's up, Preston? Welcome to the Saturday night live stream. How you doing? We're in the middle of a festival run. What'd you think of the Broly reveal or some of the other stuff we learned for Community Fest today? I think it's all pretty exciting. Let's see, how many stacks do I have on Goku? I got 14 stacks on Goku here. Okay. We did not finish as much as I wanted here. Okay, let's see here. Alright. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? No. Maybe I should do something else here. Okay, hang on. We're gonna reset those super attacks here. Because I think it might be better to push the 18 key here, even in slot 1.
Let's get this started.
Nice, Preston. You completed your first run of Festival. How was your team? What team did you run? I know it's a good feeling when you finally do complete it, knowing how challenging and how time consuming it can be. Alrighty. Okay, so here's what I think I want to do. Yeah, honestly, The problem is I know Vegeta and Trunks will accidentally kill, and then I'm going to lose a stack on everyone here. How are they looking stacks-wise? Yeah, they're not getting that many stacks. Okay. Let's go with the 18 key here. We'll grab that. There we go. And that should do much better here. Excellent. Yeah, okay, yeah. So let us know your team. And if anybody's done the run with Gogeta yet, let me know, because this has been a bit of a challenge. I've been trying this for like the last week, this Gogeta run for Festival, and I can't quite seem to get it here. I keep coming close. Yesterday's run, I think, was the closest I've gotten. There we go. Alright, Ichigo, what? How you doing, man? Okay, welcome. Glad you showed up. Yeah, well, we're starting an FOB because I started a run earlier today, and I don't want to give up this run. I want to get this Gogeta run. I'm not giving up this time. I got the run. I know it. I know we got it this time. Even if at this point, even if I got to use an item just to make sure I can do it, we're going to do it. Preston, so you did it with double STR Blues, the 10-year fusions, Vegeta and Trunks, the 7-year monkeys, and AGL Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, that's kind of the pretty standard team to get the type mission. I have noticed, right? Like, I think it's without items. I think that's the only team to do the type mission with. If you're using items, though, I do like my Trunks team. That was fun. Although I basically used the same character. I just swapped in one of the tech units. Okay, how's he doing here? I feel like at 20 stacks, I could probably start. You know what I'll do? Okay, you know what I'll do? Okay, next turn I'm gonna float. Yeah, I'm gonna float Vegito over to here next turn. So let's actually do this. All right, thanks Ichigo. Yeah, I'm hoping we do get it. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start floating him here. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna start at this point. I'm pretty comfortable floating AGL Vegeta and keeping. I'm gonna put Vegito over here, so at least I can have somebody with the gods who has a scouter. So I think that's what I'll do, and then I'll keep Vegeta and Trunks with one of the. I'll keep Vegeta and Trunks with one of the blues. I think that's what we'll do. Good morning, Platinum. How you doing? Welcome to the Saturday Night live stream. We're actually kicking the live stream off with a Festival of Battles run here. Whether or not we completed it is an entirely different story. The more I think of those, so I've actually, as I've been doing this run today, I've been thinking about this Broly and how to make him work in here, this new Broly. Like, potentially he could be insane, but I mean, he'll still be good from stacking, but he could potentially be insane from stacking here. If you could always position him to get a super attack, you just need somebody like every turn, just fish the super attack and put Broly wherever it is. Like, that's literally what you do, and you can make him insane, right? So starting from turn 4 and beyond with the 10 years, just start doing that. Okay, perfect. So everybody got their stacks this turn. Like, this will be interesting. Preston, your rotations were the 10 years and Vegeta and Trunks, and the 7-year monkeys and the tag blues, and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to run it. Good. What's going on, Anakin? We are doing a festival run here for giggles, shits and giggles. That's what we're doing here. All right, so. Alright, yeah, like I said, so I'm going to float Vegeta over to the Gods rotation now, since he's in a pretty good position now. So, yeah, okay, let's let him grab that, and then this way Vegeta can do that. And then boom. Okay, perfect. Exia, Gogeta. I'm using Broly, AGL Super Gogeta. Checking the supers with AGL Super Gogeta. Yep, see, exactly. That's exactly how to do it. That's exactly what I was thinking. In order to get him as many, get those super attacks on Broly. That makes I'm hoping this works out. It'll be interesting to see how much of a difference that 30%, like if you could get it every single turn, it'll be interesting to see how much of a difference that actually makes on him. Angel, how you doing? Welcome to the Saturday Night live stream. You're not getting us this week, man, because for the first half of this week, we're using we're doing a festival run. Oh, you were? Dang, I'm sorry, Angel. You got What happened? Why did you end up having to float Vegito? Ichigo's right, chat. If you're watching, if you're here, hit that like button. We do have our weekly like goal. I think I said it in the beginning, but I don't know many people were in here at the moment. But yeah, we have our weekly like goal as always, 50 likes, and I will do a summon for Frieza, even though I don't need to. He's 69% right now, but I'll do it anyways. And hey, if we got some time, y'all want to sit back and you want to summon on the worldwide banner? Nice, you two-turn the Daima phase? That's impressive, Preston. Did you use an item? Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm actually curious. Okay. Okay, we'll keep this... Yeah? Okay, let's do that. Oof. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work. Okay, not ideal, but I should get the job done. Alright, Ichigo remembers from today's Community Fest reveal, TURs getting animated arts like LRs. Yeah, that is pretty dope. They're also removing the diamond backgrounds, they said, which would be really nice. I'm happy about that. I think that's the bigger news, is the removal of the diamond backgrounds. I'm still not sure if this confirms Namek for Anniversary Ichigo, though. Curious. From what I've seen, it's possible this, what we're seeing in related to Namek is more akin to like what we saw with version Z Goku. That's what I'm thinking. But what do you, what do you guys think of the Community Fest so far from what you've seen? Let us know. Platinum, since this year is an uneven number, we could see another SSG3 Goku Dokkan Fest for New Year's. It does feel like every odd, now that I'm thinking about it, every odd year does seem to have one, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. Perfect. This worked out. Okay. And then now, so what we can do here is grab this with Vegeta, and he's not going to do anything. Because, yeah, he's not going to do anything because he's going to get countered here, but then Vegeta and Trunks will just kill. So, we're good. Okay. Yeah, Ichigo is definitely excited about a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That would be interesting. I feel like that's the way to go. Make New Year's the mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Anniversary the actual adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I could see that. Absolutely. Preston, oh, you killed the Daima phase too quickly. That's tough. Yeah, I've had that happen before. It's no fun. Okay, so now we can actually, now that we're in this phase, we can actually start, I don't want to use the word blitz. Oh. Dang it. Okay, no. Alright, we need to back out of here. I actually needed those full key spheres there. By the way, chat, how's the in-game music? Since we are, since we're in Festival, I'm just letting the music run. I'll put the Lofi on if, once we exit out. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do this number. Nope, we're gonna float you. Okay, let's grab that with the gods. Grab that. Perfect. Okay, nice, good, clean rotation here. I could see that happening, actually, Exia. Tapion tag into Super Saiyan 3 Goku for New Year's. Although that would be the second time we got Wrath of Dragon for New Year's. Which, I mean, isn't terrible, but then how do you pull off Hirudegarn again? Is he just no transforming? He's just... Yeah, how would that even work? Is he just straight up giant form Hirudegarn? Is like, how would they even pull that one off? I'm thinking so too. Wow. Yeah. It's kind of funny that they went with Blizzard for part 1. Blizzard would have made more sense if they did it for part 2 and then Gogeta versus Broly in part 1. But I guess this works. Preston, am I excited for Sonic Crossworlds? I don't know if excited is the word I'd use. I never really played many of the other Sonic racing games before, and not too big of a fan of Mario Kart. It's fun. I play it with friends, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. You know what I mean? Sure, shoot it over. Would love to hear it, Preston. Alright. Ichigo asks, what do we think of the Malamar takeover of Pokemon? I mean, it's pretty clear it's a build-up for the reveal of Mega Malamar. I mean, that's pretty obvious. if that wasn't obvious enough already. I'm waiting for the Mega Walrein reveal. Right? So we can have a Sphere takeover of the Twitter sphere there. Okay, so we're actually going to float him now. Okay. We got to set up the key spheres here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we grab this with Vegeta and Trunks. And then there we go. We can get the 18 key with him. And then... There we go. Perfect. Alright, Exia, the LR Golden Frieza Gogeta team just keeps getting more fun and insanely strong. You can't wait for the new Broly and the EZAs. You used Metal Cooler and no item the first Raditz stage. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, actually, I'd imagine, you know... No, wait, no, he doesn't. I was thinking he had an unarmed super attack, but he doesn't. Is it an unarmed? I don't think it is. It's not an unarmed, right? If it's an unarmed, yeah, he would actually be pretty helpful there for the super attacks. I have, Preston. I know what Cuphead is. Yes, yes. There we go. Okay, we get the super attack here. And then AGL Vegeta in the third slot should do the trick. I also wouldn't be entirely upset if we don't kill and I can get one more stack on the gods on the next turn. Yeah, Platinum, it does look like the ROF duo are not easying. Does make me curious as to when it's going to happen, but I'd imagine it's probably going to be sometime soon. Either during anniversary or after anniversary. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, there's only, after this, there's only October, and... I'm actually kind of curious what November is going to be, how they're going to handle November now that Heroes is gone. This will be interesting for sure. But we have two sort of non-hype Dokkan Fests coming for October and November. We can say that. So it'll be interesting for sure. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, good. 3-3-3 works. Okay, and then we do that. And then we just let Frieza hang out in slot 3 there. Bro, the LR gods dodged better here than when I transformed them on that final run. What happened? I kind of like that idea. Reading through your idea there, Preston. I kind of like that idea of bringing Cuphead in a couple courses. It would be interesting to see how they merge the art style though into Cross Worlds. Angel, that's because I prioritize on this run. I prioritize his defense a little more. I went for usually I only go for about 2 to 2.5 mil. I went for 3 this time. I actually counted out the 30 stacks this time to see what that would get us at. I just wanted to test something with this one. All right. See, that's what I'm thinking, Platinum. A collab with Divers would be interesting, right? It would be a reason to bring back like a new Dokkan Fest Masked Saiyan. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, this is the one we're keeping on, right? So let's do that. Perfect.
Time to get serious.
Alright, so we got the Dokkan attack. Little bit earlier than I wanted that to be, which means we're gonna have to try to avoid a couple of... This means we're gonna have to try to avoid a couple... We're gonna have to try to avoid some same type key spheres for a couple of turns. Well, Angel, the purpose here is to do it with Tech, Gogeta, and Frieza, though. That's the thing. It's not about winning or losing. I could pull up a winning team right now and do this, but the purpose here is to do this with Gogeta and Frieza. I do think it's a bit too soon for a new Android 21 Ichigo. Not to say that I wouldn't appreciate the help for her eventual Easy A. It's probably not the right time. Alright, excellent. And then we get 73 million out of the Goku here. Perfect. Well, who knows? Hopefully, that Ichigo adding the defense stat is something they could add. Something they could add based on feedback people gave at the community fest. Hopefully, somebody brought that up today. I know it's been a big thing in the community for a while. We had Greg Daw for a while actually doing that, right? But he had to manually calculate that out on his videos every single time. Bro, those guys scared me for a second. Okay, so let's grab one. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab that. Perfect. Okay, this should do the trick. I did see the picture, Preston. That's I saw quite a few, actually, of a lot of people I follow on Twitter. It was pretty neat. Alrighty, so we have reached SSJ3 Goku phase. So, we're kind of in a good position here. let's try that out. Aniket, hot take is that Worldwide Celebration, Cooler Worldwide Celebration, has the best OSTs overall. Yeah, no arguments here. Like, for the big, as much as people give grief to the AGL Saiyan duo, like, they had a great OST. I loved their OST. I can't even complain about that. You know, it was really good. There we go. Alright, so get 70 on 73 mil here. Okay, this might... I feel it in my gut here. Alright. Although I did bring some attack items here. Worst case scenario, if I have to do it, I will. I will. But I think we can get the no item here. Because the run last night where the gods did fraud out, I had no items. Like, it was no items. If I had just used the item and then popped the active skill, it would have been over. But I was trying to go without the items here. Okay, so let's do that number here. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna do that. What if we do this? Will that give him... Yes, that dropped exactly how I needed it. Perfect. Okay, Gaming Shrimp, how you doing? Welcome to the Saturday Night live stream. We are having a blast over here in the Festival of Battles, and yeah, I don't know if I really mean the word blast, but we're here. Ichigo, I stand by my decision. Watching them fail 3 dodges in a row their last turn, I did not trust them in slot 1. And again, I had to deal with the super attack there as well, right? It's better that I only have to deal with 1 super attack dodged by the gods and then the gods kill, or I dodge with the blues don't kill, and then I have to dodge the 2 super attacks after that. No, not playing that game. Right, because I would have had to have the blue Goku would have had to dodge all 3 attacks, and because I don't think he wouldn't have killed there, right? Because I used Vegeta's active, so he didn't have the buff. Okay, all right, scaring me a little with this damage, though. See, look at that. The 80%, right? You gonna tell me I could have trusted him to miss that, right? He would have missed. And that's the other thing, too. There were a bunch of normals there. He would have died to the normals if he missed any of those normal dodges, right? So it's like, it's not as simple as that, you know? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now with these key spheres? I don't think there's any way I can drop this down to get him a key, is there? I don't think there's any way I can drop this down. There's gotta be a way I could do this. Well, okay, I could try this number. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Since we have the other one coming on in... You know what? You are such a bum. Okay, let's reset that there. Let's try this again. Yeah, I'm not playing any games with the placements here.
Let's get this started.
You do this event enough times, you learn to stop caring about resetting for key spheres. You lose enough times the same runs, and you learn to not even worry about this. Okay, so what if I try on this side then? How about here? And then if I grab that... Yes, that did it. Perfect. Haha. Perfect. That works. GDC overall had better quality compared to cooler WWCC. Oh, we're talking about the OSTs still. You know... I mean, if I'm being honest, really the only two OSTs that I enjoyed are Omega and Rose. I mean, AGL Gogeta's is kind of nice, but I'm so used to the 4s, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, that I prefer theirs over AGL Gogeta's. Again, not to say it's bad. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, well, he's dead now. And we're on to Beast Gohan. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, now I can actually get some decent ki with the gods here. Let's see. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure... Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Frieza can still survive the normals here, so we're good there. Okay, we're doing all right, chat. We're doing all right here. Fair, yeah. I'm not saying the other OSTs are bad there, Anakin. I'm just saying which ones I prefer. Yeah, I do like the meetup OST for them. It's definitely one of the better ones. I'll say that. It's definitely one of the better ones. I don't like the 10th year anniversary meetup OSTs. Jonathan, how you doing? It's been a while. I'm glad you're able to join us here for the stream. It's been a while since we streamed too. Almost a month since our last stream. So, you know, glad to have you here, man. Alright, here we go. Jeez, why is my Goku missing so many crits? Zidane, how you doing? Welcome. You quit Dokkan for a while, and then you returned during GDC and pulled every unit. Nice, congratulations. Glad you got them all. I know a lot of people had a tough time with that many LRs during that period, including the August hybrids, but congratulations, dude. Hey, we got two big returning members, right? Zidane and Jonathan. Alright, so shout out to you guys for joining us back here after your sabbaticals from Dokkan. So let's see here. I think what I want to do is I want to grab that and then grab that. And then we'll just keep Vegeta where he is at. I think we got a good little setup here because I know Vegeta should be able to live the super from Beast Gohan. Nice! Congratulations, Preston, on the... on getting the Switch too. I've been meaning to grab one, but I got a couple more important bills I gotta pay first, namely my car, before I can consider buying a Switch 2. Okay, Platinum, you love that people downplay Carnival LR, go Cheetah, but ignore the STR Blue Duo can be a liability as well before turn 4. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have said it that the Blue Duo has quite a few drawbacks that people like to ignore, unfortunately. Gaming Shrimp, loving that Fizz Bio Broly OST. You know what? I get it. I get it. Alright, does that mean you're leaving us there, Anakin? Does that mean you're leaving us? Zero Snoku, hey, glad to have you here on the channel. You're still going with yours? Great. Oh, that's good to hear, man. Congratulations. Alright, and then now Gogeta should be able to tank this. Well, he's not Gogeta yet, but we should be good here. Excellent. What'd I tell you? Okay. So, how many attack stats? Okay, so we got our 30 attack stats. So I'm wondering, I would love to take Goku off here, but I feel like I want to continuously have that scouter up. Because I feel like not having a scouter could end up being a bigger liability to us. How's their defense? Okay, their defense is good. I wonder... Yeah, maybe we should do this. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll grab that with blues. Okay, perfect. Hopefully we can get super attacks with each, but maybe we should have put Goku in slot 1, actually, now that I think about it. Should have put Goku in slot 1. Dude, Zidane, you just did a multi, and you just did... Wow, really? Congratulations, man, pulling Golden Frieza. And it is pronounced Zero Sonoku. Okay, got it. I'm sorry I mispronounced it, man. Apologize. Okay, we might kill here. Yeah. Dang. Okay, maybe I should have put him in slot 1. Okay. They are a very consistent unit. Exia, Gogeta. I agree. They are pretty consistent. I like them. I'm not usually losing fights because of them. I think more often I'm losing fights because of their teams, really. Okay, see, this is what I was worried about, is that I would have a rotation like this, where I have no idea where the super attack is, and that concerns me. It's not like we have much of a choice, though. We can go with this. We got 50% chance to dodge. We get 5% per key sphere. We've got 6 key spheres here. So 10, 20, 30. So we have an 80% chance to dodge here. Or we keep it here. We will live the normals. Frieza will live the normals. Oh, actually, no, he won't. Oh, right, shoot. Are we in a bad position here? Let me see something here. We might be in a really bad position here. And we don't have the... Okay, we only lose the damage reduction. We don't lose the dodge. But for Frieza's side, though, what about the Frieza side? Alright, for the Frieza side here... oh, okay, we only lose the additional super attack. But we still have a 70% chance to guard and our 70% damage reduction rate. That's tough, that's tough, that's tough here. Ooh. Alright, I think the better play here... Because Frieza won't live the super. That's the thing. Frieza won't live the super. That's the only problem. But he will live those normals. Alright, let's just go for the dodge. With 6 key spheres, 80% chance to dodge. Let's just go for it. Alright, Exia Gogeta. If people use Golden Frieza and Gogeta's team against them as a point, you don't mind, but they can't forget that Omega was the same thing to all GT bosses. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I have said since the beginning, like, don't rate them until they have the full team, for sure. But I did have a feeling that their team was going to end up being more focused on movie bosses than actual movie heroes. And seeing as we got no movie heroes, Easy A's during the celebration, you know, kind of shows that. Sauced on, welcome to the live stream. They should give us 5 copies of each hero's units to rainbow them. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to get them now, right? They're not going to be, I mean, there might be an Easy A banner when this next batch Easy A's, but there's not going to be any way to get them outside of that. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was worried about. We might be in trouble this turn. Okay. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of trouble here this turn. Look at how consistently I miss an 80% chance to dodge. That is insane. There's no way I can have that much bad luck. Okay, let's find out where the super is here. Alright, and I'm only because I just don't want to have Tech Goku eat the super. Okay, it's in slot 3 here. Good. Alright, so the super's in slot 3. So we actually don't have to worry there.
Let's get this started.
Vegeta should be fine in slot 3 taking that super. Assuming we don't kill, though. That assumes we don't kill here. Yeah, unfortunately, Exia Gogeta, I don't think it's going to happen. We didn't get a temporary buff in part 1, so I doubt we're getting a temporary buff in part 2. Whew, okay. Alright, so we'll put the gods back in front then. Alright. We're not having the best of luck with the key spheres, though. We need much better key here. Okay, I'm going to try here. We're going to avoid some same type orbs, though. That's what we're going to do. We're going to avoid same type orbs. I don't know if we can avoid enough same type orbs, though, until the Daima phase. That's the only problem. I don't know if we can avoid enough same type orbs until the Daima phase. Jonathan, you feel like they might start sprinkling heroes into other crossover banners as new games are released? That could be a good idea. That could be a good way to do it, right? Just do more crossover type summons, right? And just sprinkle the heroes' units within them. That's not a bad idea for collection purposes. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to that. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't think we're killing here. Oh man, I hope we get this run. I hope we get this run. With as much work as we've put into this, I hope we get this run. Okay, the next phase I'm not going to be too thrilled about. The LR the UI Goku phase. This is always the for most of my runs, the UI Goku phase tends to be the stopping point. If I get past UI Goku, more often than not, I will probably win. But sometimes, you know, I get that random snipe from UI Goku because I got greedy or didn't bother to check where the super was. Okay. Okay, that worked out real nice. Okay. Alright, okay, chat. Do we go for the Blue's super attack, or do we go for Vegeta and Trunks' super attack on the next turn? Vegeta and Trunks will buff everybody else if they super, but the Blues, I feel like we kind of need more attack with them. What are we thinking, chat? What do we do here? Having the Blues have more attack is definitely helpful. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go with Vegeta and Trunks. I'm just going to go with Vegeta and Trunks. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's what happened? Really? It's fine. Whatever. Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking too. LR Deer is more important. Yeah. Getting that buff for the whole team, definitely much better. Agreed, Sawston. Yep, the 5% overall is better for everyone. Yeah, I guess the key spheres didn't matter who killed. Okay, so now the fun turn with, we got the fun turn with UI Goku here. So let's find out where that super attack is. Okay, it's in slot 1. Perfect. And our gods actually should be able to tank it once we pick up key spheres. Alright, so let's reset here. Oop, too many apps.
Alright, let's get this started.
Alrighty. Okay, so we can actually stick Frieza in front here, or in the third slot, and not have to worry. Okay, so, yep, with the key spheres, yep, we should be able to tank UI Super. Actually, let's do this number. That didn't help at all. That actually made it worse. Okay. Alright, let's grab that. And yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, here comes the super. Oh, we take that 5 dodge on the gods. We take a 5 dodge on the gods. We take a 5 dodge on the gods. I'm actually glad that happened because I actually wasn't sure if they would tank it. I actually wasn't sure if we were gonna take it. We had 12 million, and I think this super is 13 million. Alright, excellent. We're good now, though. And then next turn we can transform them. Alright, excellent. So, hey, stop it. Oh yeah, it's you don't dodge the normal. Okay. Well, the only reason I'm using Frieza here is because UI Goku does hit kind of hard on his normals, much harder than Boo. So I don't really know if I wanted to risk Gogeta. Alright, but this turn we really got to get some okay, let's find out where the super is here. Gonna be slot 1 just on LR Deer. Or no super at all. Okay, perfect. We'll take that. No super at all. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I say we're doing good, but are we really? Every move has me nervous that we're going to mess something up here. Okay, so grab that with LR Deer. Grab that. And then, perfect. We take a nice little 4 key shears there. I think we can get the Daima Phase Dokkan attack. I think we can do this. Sauced on, having Broly lead Exploding Rage is better for the game. LR AGL Vegeta leads Gifted Warriors, so having bring a lead to the nice category is more healthy for the game. Yeah, I mean, it's nice variety, I guess. It just Exploding Rage is really one of those categories that the characters on it are so different. It's not so much him being the leader of it, it's more so that the characters on the category are so wildly different. It's really hard to find a good sort of core for your team on that setup. Alright, Jonathan, you really want to get the Tech Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan God back for the new Golden Frieza, sitting on like 4 decent units for them. Got it. Alrighty. Okay, so I think if Vegeta can finish UI Goku here, we could make it through the... We can make it through the Daima phase unscathed. Okay. So let's find out where that... How are we doing on attack? Okay, we're good. Alright, so let's find out where that super attack is. There's no super attack this turn. Okay. That's good and bad. Okay, so since there's no super attack this turn, chat, what do you think we do? Do we transform the gods now, or do we push one more turn? I guess it doesn't really make a difference if we push one more turn at this point, right? Because they only massively raised for 4 turns, right? Well, I mean, we will have a couple... We will have a couple more. No, Sauce, this is not a new mission, right? If you notice, we don't have a Fizz-type unit. Alright. Angel thinks we should go one more turn with the gods, even though we have a really bad key setup here. I do think I should float Goku, though, at the... No, it's probably still better to keep... Yeah, well, Vegeta's coming on. Actually... Yeah, okay. I got this. Yeah, see, the key here is what really messes things up. Ooh, this is tough. Okay, that could get us the 18 key. Okay, what if we do that? There we go. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's do this. And then... Not ideal, but... is what it is. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so, I mean, the main reason we would want to transform the gods now is for offense, right? There's no super attack. So, they are fine slot 1. There's no super attack. Right? Goku's normals are only... like 5 million, I think, and then his super attack is 12. So, I mean, we could have we would have lived this turn. But again, we had no super there was no super attack, so there was nothing to worry about. But again, I'm a little worried about the damage here. Especially with people not crit-ing. Look at that, they missed another dodge. The one thing I can count on them to do. Alrighty. Yeah, we might have to use an item on this one, chat. The damage is far too low. I think I stacked too much defense. I think I stacked too much defense with Goku and Vegeta. And we have no idea where the super attack here is either. Okay, so the only thing here to do really is just risk it. We got 6 Keyseers again. Alright, we'll see where we are damage-wise at the end of this turn. We'll see where we are damage-wise at the end of this turn. And if we're in a good place... That's true. We could pop Gogeta's active and save the Dokkan attack, which I think might be better in the long run. Oh, you mean the Gogeta and Frieza? No, I'm saving that for the HL Gogeta phase. Just trust me, it's really necessary on that turn for him. Because I think we can still get away with the normals here on this turn, since, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Axia gets it. Axia gets it. Yeah, we did not do nearly as much damage as I thought we would. And the super is on Gogeta. We have 80% chance to dodge. Ooh. We have 80% chance to dodge here. Always. It's always on the unit I know can't take it. We have an 80% chance to dodge. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Alright. We're gonna burn the Dokkan attack, aren't we? Okay. This is tough. This is tough. We're gonna burn the Dokkan attack. Okay.
This will be over in a second. It's you and me now.
And damage-wise, we're really... Okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to do it. Yeah. I hate this. Alright, so let's bring the gods in. Actually, let's find out where the super attack is first. Watch it be slot 1. Okay, no, super attack. Okay, so let's reset there. Okay, so...
All right, let's get this started.
So we could use an item to boost our attack and then pop Blue Goku and Vegeta's active. If we pop the Vegeta's active, with an item, that should do enough to kill. Yeah. My problem now is the Daima phase, though. That's my concern. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, we're getting the Dokkan attack. Oh, that is such a shame. Alright. I didn't want to do that, but alright. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks.
Gonna go all out.
See, that's what I was thinking, Angel, but then I won't have this. I won't have their active for later, which it might be a little more necessary later. Ah, that did not work at all how I wanted it to. Right, but Axia Gogeta, the reason I decided against that is I feel that I'm going to need that damage in the in the later phases, so it was better just to burn it. Alright, so down he goes. Alright, since we don't have the Dokkan attack, we can do this now. Well, actually, let's find out where the supers are first. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan.
Dragon Ball Z. All right. Let's get this started.
We have a plan, chat. I have hatched up a plan here. I see you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking there. Axia Gogeta, that is exactly what we're thinking. Alright, so... Alright, let's pop... No. Target Glorio. Alright, and let's pop the Vegeta active. What's up, Blazer? How you doing? Alright, Sauceton, how you doing? Welcome to the Saturday night live stream. Glad to have you here, man. We are in the midst of a Prime Festival run here. Now... No, I think even if I use the item, this is not going to be enough, is it? I was thinking, if we pop the item here, could we kill this turn? And get the... We could. We might be... You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Alright. You know what? I don't want to risk it. Alright, but see you later, Sauce. Glad to have you here. We had a blast, and glad to have you with us. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the Bulma. I'm going to pop the Bulma, and...
Alright, let's get this started.
Yeah, I still don't think that would have killed Exia, but yes, you're right. I forgot to swap into Vegeta for the attack boost. Alright, Jonathan. Alright, glad to have you here, buddy. We will see you next time. Hopefully, I can get a... Hopefully I can get things set up to have a... hopefully I can get things set up to have... To have another live stream next week. Okay, so here we go. Alright, let's swap into Vegeta here. Actually, who does he link better with? VT? Oh yeah, way better with VT. Okay, alright, so we're gonna pop the Bulma item here. Alright, and now let's target you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, now I think we keep Vegito on. I think that's the play. We keep Vegito on because he's probably if we play this right, we're gonna one-turn Gogeta. Okay, if we play this right, we're gonna one-turn Gogeta. So let's do that. Now my only concern is if we don't... No, we should kill him. Yeah, we should kill him. We should kill him. Between Vegeta and Trunks and Goku, we should kill him. Especially if Vegeta and Trunks can get the... Especially if we get the crit. I said crits. I was just going to say, especially if we get crits. Not crits on normals, crits on actual attacks. Blazer, you are holding off the FOB run until you have till more missions are added, or you get the recommended units. Yeah, that is tough. Yeah. Okay, we got 80 million on Goku. Please let this be enough. Freaking one miss super attack and one miss crit is... Okay, he's got to be dead, right? Okay, yes, he's dead. Thank goodness. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't think we're killing here, though. That's my only concern. Dang it. Vegeta and Trunks needed to kill. I needed Vegeta and Trunks to kill. That did not work. Dang it. That messed up my whole turn plan. Okay, unless... No. Dang it. Yeah. Dang it, I messed up my whole turn plan. Okay. I think I'm going to have to float off Gogeta. That really messed everything up. Okay, let's find out where the super attack is here. It's in slot 1. Okay, so burning Gogeta here. Okay, yeah, so no need to even swap it out. Alright, just let him tank here. We keep the... who's coming on? See, now I wish I brought Vegito on. We take the gods off? Which would be better here? Yeah, you know what? Okay. Let's leave him on. Alright, this should do the trick. Alright, and then AGL Gogeta should tank this. Alright, so it kind of messes up the turn I wanted to have, but I think we can still rock it. There we go. There we go. Alright, we get another super here. So again, doesn't really give me the turn I wanted here. Alright, ATL Gogeta did quite a bit of damage there. Might be enough to get the kill. That's 75 million. Nice. Hey, what's up, bros? How you doing? Welcome to the Saturday Festival live stream. We are trying out Gogeta versus the Festival run. I think this might be the run that we get it. This might be it. Hey. Now, where's that super attack? It is in slot 1. So we could... How are Vegeta and Trunks looking? They should be able to tank that. In slot 1. Oh, man. Yeah, I did on the last turn, Anakit, because I needed someone to tank slot 1 because Daimagoku's super was in slot 1. I didn't want to risk the gods missing the dodge. Do we burn Vegito here? Let's see here. Okay, it's 50%, right? 20 in slot 1, 30% is 50% plus 50%. Okay, so, and this is a 24 million super, right? So let's see something here. Alright, 24... time divided by 2 divided by 2. So theoretically that's 6 million. We should be able to tank that. Okay, theoretically that's 6 million. We should be able to tank that. Right? Because we have 50% damage reduction and guard. Which should bring the super attack down to 6 million. No. I didn't burn his... Sorry, Anakit. I didn't burn his actual active for boosting. I just transformed him. Sorry if that's confusing. Okay, I'm pretty sure Vegeta and Trunks got this. The problem with trying to one-turn it with Vegito, Exia, is then I have to deal with 3 supers on the next turn from... you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's just play this out. Let's play this out. Okay, let's do that. Oh, actually, okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, now they're tanking it for sure. Okay, so hang on. Let's reset. Damage variance here. Alright, we're gonna need that extra. I'm gonna move Vegeta and Trunks into slot 2 and then use the active.
Dokkan battle. All right.
Yeah, okay, we might be able to pull this off. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we got this. Alright, so now we do it.
Be over in a second.
I got to, Proton. I have been trying to get this run for days now, and I'm not losing it again. I'm not losing it again. Okay, so now we pop. Now we transform Vegito. And then we'll float him. Yeah, and then we'll float Vegito off.
I won't hold back.
There we go. Perfect. Alright, and this should do the trick. This should do the trick. You're right. So we have the next turn with AGL Gogeta and Tech Gogeta's active. So theoretically, we kill this turn, and we've got nothing to worry about. And then we finally got the run. Hooray! It only took me days. Next Thursday, Blazer, you're buying Tech Super Trunks with 3 red Dragon Stones. That's what I'm talking about. You buy that goat, man. Anybody see Omatsu use the items on his gameplay video? The amount of people who were upset about that was hilarious to me. Well, I wasn't originally going to taunt Anakin. I wasn't originally going to taunt. I was going to save Vegito, but not anymore. Not anymore. I was originally worried because I wasn't going to use the taunt. I was going to save the taunt for next turn during the Vegito phase in case we didn't kill here. But it looks like we're more than likely going to kill here, so... Yeah. Oh, yeah. With that attack stat, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure Vegeta and Trunks would have lived after Vegeta's active, though. After Vegeta's active, I'm pretty sure Vegeta and Trunks would have lived. Okay, goes down. Perfect. Okay, so now, I mean, since we did the damage already, we may as well go for it. Let's do this. Okay, so first things first, we pop Gogeta here. Right, we get that big damage in. And then, right, we pop his active here. Yeah, see, look at that. All 3 supers here. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now... Alright. Okay, so now we do... Are we... Okay, so we're still within our turn. Alright, so now we... Takoyaki it. Okay, and we changed all key spheres. Yep, that is the plan. We float AGL Gogeta in case we don't kill here. Alright, and so since we used the Takoyaki and we changed all key spheres, this should work. Alright. So, let's see here. Wait, what is his 3 links versus... What are we getting? What are we losing here? Alright, we're losing... Actually, I wonder if we should have just put AGL Gogeta in front, right? Because he would have tanked, right? AGL Gogeta can tank the super, right? As long as we get the... And then that way he gets better links. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. Let's just do it. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think it really makes a difference here. Okay, let's do it. Obviously not the best. It's not going to be the best we could see him at, but hey. 250 million. I love it. I love it. 250 million. Okay. There we go. I don't think... Yeah, so I don't think he's going to kill. I don't think he's going to kill. So this was definitely probably the right play then. Yeah, we might not kill this turn, but we do have the Tech Gods on the next turn, so we can pop their active. There we go. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's still pretty impressive. Oh, look, we're up to 200 million now. Yeah, we're not going to kill, but we're going to get really close, Exia. We're going to get really close, and then we have the gods on the next turn. There we go. 94 million normal. Alright, no big deal, right? And then we dodge the other super. Nice. Now, Vegeta doesn't have his slot 3 buff, but we do have the guard for several turns, so I don't know. Can we take... Okay, we couldn't take the normals. I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, wait a second. We don't have the slot 3 buff anymore. Oh, does that mean he would have been even higher if we put him in slot 3? Oh, shoot. Maybe we should have put AGL Gogeta in front. Maybe we should have put AGL Gogeta in front, then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the normals are 7 mil, if I remember correctly. His normals are 7 mil, Exia. So you know what I think I did wrong here is I think I kept AGL Vegeta on for too long. I think that's what the issue is. I think that's where we went wrong here on this run. We kept AGL Vegeta on for too long. Fair enough, Blazer. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Dokkan tickets, they are, they're a great thing, because it gets you what you know, it gets you a chance to, it gets you a chance to, pull without spending any stones. Okay, I think, oh no, it's still in effect. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's pop them. Well, actually, how much do we... Okay, what if we swap into Goku? Does Goku have... No, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, well, let's pop the gods active. Hopefully this is enough. Yep, there we go. Boom. We finished with a Gogeta. A Tech Gogeta. That counts, right? We killed him with a Tech Gogeta. Alright. Okay. Hooray! A whole week of trying to get this run, and I finally got it. To be fair, I had it last night. But I got greedy. I should have just used the Bulma on that last turn and guaranteed my victory. But, I mean, hey, this is actually, I mean, multiple times before this, I lost simply because Gogeta failed a dodge against like Boo or something, and then he died because it was the super, and I didn't check for the super. So, I mean, at least we got it, dude. At least we got it. Lord's Day. Shouldn't Ikari Broly release around Wednesday or Thursday? Well, let me check my calendar here. I'm fairly certain it should be Thursday the 11th or Friday the 12th. It's looking closer to Friday the 12th based on my time zone, but that's a good point, Aniket. Yeah, Kamehameha. I totally skipped out on that, but I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. We killed. That's what matters. Does Kamehameha activate on active skills though? Because I guess it's technically a super, right? So it does activate, right? But Kamehameha only activates on super. Right? So, like, you won't see that it's activated until you grab your key spheres. So does it activate on the active skill? That's a good question. Alright, well, hey, thanks for coming out, Angel. Appreciate it. Thank you for the W. Now I'm going to have to re-record over this. I'm going to have to record over this later so I can post the video. Because, yeah, I'm not doing this again. I'm not spending another 4 hours doing this. But it worked out. Okay, excellent. So let's head on over to the menu here. All right, that went great. We got the finish. It took us a while, but we finally got it. So if you were here and you watched that pain, look at that. Yeah, like I said, in total 4 hours because I started it earlier. So hey, if you've been here the whole time and you watched us go through that, hey, make sure you hit that like button because you know, I tortured myself with these Festival of Battle runs. Like, I can have fun with them, but it is a drag sometimes. So, you know, do me a favor and hit that like button. Show your support if you enjoyed the run here. So, let's actually turn off the music here. And let's go find ourselves a stage. So, we got about 20 minutes, well, actually 30 minutes before we have to clear out the stream here. So why don't we do a... Let's see. We can do a wheel run or a viewer request. You know, I haven't done a viewer request run in a while. So those of you that are watching, why don't you go ahead and hit us up? Let's get one person to give us a stage and a leader. I'll take the first stage and the first leader to pop into chat. Now I will say I would prefer that you choose a 220% leader, or at the very least give me a category. All right, I can run with that. Exia Gogeta, you already beat so many times Festival Battle, you play it like a robot now? Yeah, I mean, I've done it plenty of times. You know, I got plenty of runs posted. Usually I try to do one run for every new unit, but it's, you know, sometimes it's hard because, you know, working most of the day. Yeah, I usually get pretty good on the 4s. The 4s I usually very easily get to 250 million, especially when I have runs when I'm running AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Definitely have no problem getting them up to there. Or on the run when I did with AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we got Fizz Gogeta 4 around that area too. But this one was a little tough just because, like, Gogeta, the tech Gogeta, you're kind of babysitting him the whole way. All right. Spectre Soul, hey, how you doing, man? Welcome to the Saturday live stream. Catching us here at the tail end, but, okay. Alright, so we have Anakit gave us a stage. Hybrids Part 1. Supreme Magnificent Battle. Okay, we can do that. So what is that? That's, well, which one, right? Stage 1 is you're referring to, Anakit? Blazer says Inhuman Deeds on the Red Zone event against DBS Broly. Like the original Red Zone Broly? We're talking about the original Red Zone Broly, Blazer. Is that correct? Oh. Is that even a challenge now? I mean, I'd be interested to see. I would have to completely avoid using 2025 units, right? In order to make that work. Otherwise, we have Anakit who says the Hybrid Saiyans Stage 1. What is that? That's the Goten, right? Where is that one? That one could definitely be a challenge. Oh, you mean this one, Part 1. That's what you meant by P. Okay, that makes more sense. This stage. Oh, okay. I like this stage. This stage is actually kind of fun. All right, let's go with that one. Okay, so we'll do Hybrid Saiyans since it's a new event. We'll do Hybrid Saiyans since Anakit posted the stage first. Hybrid Saiyans Part 1. Now, I'd say we can do Inhuman Deeds, but that's actually not even a challenge. Omega's team wipes the floor with this event. So, I mean, I'm happy to do your team there, Blazer. Oh, I like that challenge. Okay. Glorio or Goku Frieza. Okay. Yeah, this is the Inhuman Deeds run I did against this with Chilai. She was kind of there. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, let's build this team then. Let's build this team out. So let's go. What is it? Battle of Fate. Let's do the Goku Frieza one. Battle of Fate. Let's do it. Okay, and then. Okay, so we do Battle of Fate, and then let's go skill lower attack on the super. Let's start with super attack lowers. Okay. Oh, that's right. Omega is on Battle of Fate. Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, this could be really good. This could be really good. Okay, hang on. I gotta double check this. We probably won't ever transform him, right? Because Goku doesn't lower anything, does he? We probably won't even bother to transform into Goku. Massively raises defense. Yeah, we would probably just keep Frieza slot 3 then. Frieza should be on Inhuman Deeds because she technically, yeah, she technically betrayed. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Okay. Let's go with Omega. And then let's see. I kind of wish Baby still had his stuff. He would be good here. Okay. Who can we bring? AGL Omega maybe? Oh, not really because we're not running full GT bosses. Who could we run? Maxi Boy? No, we don't have full super bosses. Okay. Well, okay. We don't necessarily need. Well, is there anybody who lowers on their passive, maybe? Passive. Oh, there is. I'm stupid. There is. Okay, we're going to nerf these guys into oblivion. That's what we're going to do. We're going to nerf these guys into oblivion. Okay, let's give it a go here. So this is our run with the team that Anakit has graciously given us. And we're going to nerf these guys into oblivion here. Okay. Actually, so you know what? It's actually better to get AGL Golden Frieza's 12 key in this case. There we go. I mean, we're eating a super no matter what with Frieza here. So this is probably... oh, you know, actually, now that I think about it, we should probably full power Frieza. If we lose this one, I'll swap in full power Frieza. I might swap out... maybe we swap out STR Omega, maybe? Maybe we swap out STR Omega here. Full power Frieza would actually be really helpful here. Alright, now my only curiosity is whether or not, whether or not Frieza can tank this. That's my only curiosity here. I mean, we got some attack lowers in. He's going to get at least 2. Is that enough? Because remember, this is like a 7 million super, isn't it? Oh, we got 3, though. This is like a 7 million super. Yeah, I realized that, Anakin, but he was already there. He was already there, though. I don't think we could have avoided that. Can Omega... I don't think Omega can survive this super, even with the passive debuffs. Mega Nice has been summoned. Welcome. Okay, Omega might have to be swapped off because of the 3 super attacks, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to take him off. Dang it, why? Every time. Okay, so let's try... I do think Rose and STR... Well, I mean, I guess if he's not turn 1, it's not too terrible. If he's not turn 1, it's not too terrible. Let's go int. There he is. Okay, and then Fizz. Ooh, SZA Tech Cell. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Tech. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Tech Cell, and then who else did I have? I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, duh. LR AGL. There we go. Alright, who does he need? He just needs full extreme class, right? Extreme class has extra GT boss. No, never mind. No. Yeah, he just needs extreme class. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, no, why'd you do that? No, I'm gonna have to rebuild that team now. Oh no, it stayed. Okay, perfect. Let's do this.
Do this.
Alright. Ooh, okay, see, this is a much better rotation. This is a much better rotation. Alrighty. Of course, STR Rose is in slot 7, too. Okay, so I don't think I'm getting the 12 key here for either one of these guys. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, I think this is probably the best play we're going to be able to make here with the setup here. Okay. Yeah, Mega Nice, don't listen to them. Don't. It's not a skill issue. As you saw, you know, there's plenty of stuff. I don't know if you've been lurking this whole time, but it was, you know, it's just RNG sometimes, right? It's just RNG sometimes. Excellent. Okay, we got, now we get the attack lowering super with Omega, and then we cancel a super, so we don't have to worry about any build up here. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the 12 key with Frieza. There's just too much key on the field, and he was already starting at like 17 key, so let's see here. This is an interesting run. Okay, I appreciate this challenge because I think this could be fun. And we just need to live this super. We already know we will. So, actually, yeah. Okay, look at that. Nice. We get another one. Alright, so we should be able to live this super here. Oof. Okay. Well, here's the good news. We might be screwed here. Oh, we might be in a bad position here. Why can't I ever get... Every time I run into Zamos here, who I love running, I can never get him on rotation with STR Rose. Why? Like, this would have been such a great rotation if I had both of them together. I can never get them together, ever. Yeah, well, I don't think we die here, though. As long as Tech Cell can live the super here. Oh, look at that. That's right. He can counter. That's right. I totally forgot that. I knew that bringing him subconsciously. But I totally forgot he could totally counter them. But can Tech Cell live? That's the question. Especially with we only getting 6 key spheres. I don't know. I don't know here. But we've attack lowered a lot. Oh, totally. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. He's throwing out pea shooters now. Anakit, that is the perfect response. I'm too employed for a Festival of Battles. That is my response every time somebody talks about me complaining about the event. Now, we should have Frieza's damage reduction up, actually, now, which means we should be... We actually should tank the super. Or we'll just dodge. Okay, nice. I'll take that. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting the 12 key. Alright, perfect. I think this is it. I think this is it. Sort of a challenge. Sort of a challenge. Sort of a challenge. So, does this mean Goku Frieza are back? Or did they never leave? Does this mean Goku Frieza are back? I still hate them for stealing OG Dragon Ball's spot in 10th anniversary. I'm aware he needed it. And done. Ooh, and we get the nice Rose KO screen. Perfect. Okay, that was fun. That was actually really fun. Goku Frieza with the victory on the Hyper Saiyan Stage 1. I do love... I love stages that you can, like, attack a defense lower. There's so much fun stuff you can do. There's so many different teams you can run and actually have fun. Like, to me, that's way more fun than doing all this other crazy stuff. So, Excellent. Okay, so that was fun. So, I think we got time for one more here. So let's do the what was it? It was Daima Vegeta versus what? What was the other one? Or Double Glorio. Well, actually, you know what? This could be fun. I actually like Blazer's idea, but just don't let Omega kind of crap all over. That would be a fun way to end. Actually, let's do that. So let's go original Red Zone movie Broly, not that one. This one, original Red Zone movie Broly, and let's go Inhuman D, not that team. Where is my GT Bosses team? Oh well, this is one of them. Okay, let's run this one. Okay, and let's go Inhuman Deeds. And I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to go full GT Bosses. Okay, so let's go here, 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 and let's go. Baby should still be pretty useful here. Oh, the Shadow Dragon army is not on Inhuman Deeds. Interesting. Oh, but look, hey, we can use that baby too. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, here we go. So full Inhuman Deeds GT Bosses versus the original Red Zone. Versus the original Red Zone Broly. Let's take a dump on him. This will be fun. Look at that. Full field of orbs there. Not what we wanted, but we'll take it. I mean, the reality Anakit is, I mean, neither one is truly in a good position right now, so it's like, you know, it's you win some, you lose some with that one. Like, I don't think either one is a super great pick, but, you know, I'm going to go with the agenda for the Super Trunks. I'm going to go with the agenda for the Super Trunks. Oh, this is going to be real funny. This is going to be real funny. This is so funny just to watch. Now we're going to one-shot him again. I mean, but it goes to show you just like how crazy the HP inflation has been. This really goes to show you how bad HP inflation has gotten. That we are literally one-shotting Red Zone Broly. Like, look, this used to be a very scary thing to happen right here. I'm not even worried now. Look at this. I'm not even worried now. He's probably going to super too, slot one. Oh, he didn't. That's the first time I've ever seen that in the years of running this stage. Jeez, this is so funny. This is so funny. It shouldn't be, but it is. This is so funny. This is true power creep right here. Like, we are literally one-shotting Red Zone Broly. That is insane to think about. I guess 2? Okay. I mean, it's not going to matter. We're not getting to him, so it doesn't matter. Come on, super us. Super us. Super us. Really? I went years of this dude always attacking me in slot 1 in the 2 phases that now he can't do it. Oh, he lived. It was going to be funny if we one-shot him. There we go. Alright, well, we got him on the second one. Alright, well, there you go, Blazer Theory. That's good. That was just kind of funny to watch. Yeah, wow. That really goes to show you just how bad power creep is between year 7 and year 10. Granted, it is 3 years. It's still kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about how far we've come. That we are literally one-shotting bosses. Like, these bosses, like, their max HP was like 30,000, right? Their max HP was like 30,000. Like, that's just insane to think that that's how far we've come. I shudder to think what's going to happen in January with the 11th anniversary at this rate. Heck, I'm afraid to see what the final phases of this new red zone is going to be, right? Because it's already shaping up to be a long event, which means probably not festival long, but it's probably going to be longer than the Jiren fights. And the Vegeta stage is already kind of difficult, so this will be interesting. So, guys, you know what? We're going to go ahead and leave it at that. We had a nice little 2-hour stream here. Really had a blast on this one. I don't normally run Festival on stream, but, I mean, I kind of enjoyed it. Guys, let us know in chat. What did you guys think? Do you want us to do more Festival streams? Do you guys enjoy that? I will post the Go Frieza run and the challenge runs. I will screenshot it once the VOD is up and share it there. So yeah, real quick, guys, before we head on out of here, let us know. Maybe I'll run a poll on the community post. But for those that are here, would you guys like to see more festival streams? I mean, I don't mind doing it on stream. It's just one of those things that I don't have time to run very often during the day, if you know what I mean, right? As Anakit put it, I'm too employed for the events. So, but let us know. And otherwise, until then, we will see you guys next week. I'm going to try to make sure that next week we are up for another live stream. I know I told you guys that I got a lot going on with a new promotion and just work in general, new set of students, new grade level I'm teaching, so it's a lot going on, and that's why I've been very busy. So, but we will try to make sure we are streaming next week for sure. So, until next time, guys, we'll see you later, and aloha.